Welcome to the Todd Newton Morning Show podcast, featuring weekly highlights from the most talked about show on the FM dial. Now, with the talk that will keep you talking, here's Todd Newton and Maria Todd.
Maria Todd, if there is one thing that I am conscious of on a daily basis, well, two things. The first thing I'm always conscious, when I'm driving, I am a nervous wreck about my blind spots. I do. Whoever told me there are blind spots freaked me out and scarred me for life. My driver's ed teacher. I don't trust my mirrors. I don't trust backup cams. I don't trust anything. I check my blind spots. But if there are two things that I'm conscious of, the second one would be my blood pressure. I am always watching and checking my blood pressure. Do you use those things?
Really?
Like when you go to...
I have one of those cuffs, but I probably do it just once a day, like in the morning.
Oh, you do? So you do it every day? Yeah. What about when you go to Target or the grocery store, CVS? You ever use the little arm cuff?
Nah, I don't trust those.
I use those stupid things. And
my God.
While
you're waiting for your prescription to be filled?
No, just while I'm, picking up gum.
Todd.
If I'm just picking up gum, I'll go sit in that thing and just
my God.
And if the number's not right where I want it, I get really nervous. I don't know.
Which probably makes it go up even more.
It probably does. And I think, my doctor has even said, relax when we do this because, you're adding points to it. But I just get, and I'm okay. I think I'm high normal. I'm still in the normal area, but I'm high normal. So I think that's why I watch it. And I think, I think high blood pressure runs in my family. I could just be making that up. I don't know. I could just be making life harder on myself.
Oh, my God.
But the American Medical Association now says that there might be a way to keep your blood pressure in check, and it ain't so unpleasant. They say chocolates, Maria Todd, a delicious Hershey's candy bar, or some of my chocolate-covered raisins or peanuts or anything. Chocolate could be more effective in lowering blood pressure than tea, green tea, black tea. Remember how we're always told that green tea is like...
Yeah, and I could never catch a taste for green tea. It was always like, ugh.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like anything to me, but I used to drink it at night because people said it was great for your antioxidants
blood pressure
and all of that stuff. But I am much, much more inclined to enjoy a couple bites of chocolate in the evening than I am some of that green tea. The
hotels were onto something.
You ain't lying. That's right. A little chocolate on the pillow. Yeah, they ain't pouring green tea over that pillow over there.
No, they're not.
Over there at the Marriott. The drop in blood pressure in those who consumed cocoa products for at least 2 weeks was in the same range as those who took your most common prescription drugs to control high blood pressure. So if you're taking the Lipitor is for cholesterol, but your typical high blood pressure drugs just to keep it in check, a lot of the people that were in this survey, and it was just conducted by the American Medical Association, no great cred there, right? But if we're seeing comparable results, that's something to get excited about, I think.
Well, if that's true, why wouldn't your doctor just tell you, look, try eating some chocolate bars before bed for a while, come back, let me test your blood pressure. If it's not right, then I'll put you on a prescription.
I think it might be because of the 11 pounds I would gain in that. I don't know. A little something. Yeah.
Hey, why not?
Whatever works, right? We'll give it all a shot. A little something from the American Medical Association. Get out those chocolate bars. It's the Todd Newton Morning Show with Maria Todd. ToddNewtonMorningShow.com.
Talk as colorful as the tattoos on his skin. It's the Todd Newton Morning Show with Maria Todd.
Maria Todd, the great Maria Todd, I'd like to ask you a question, and I really hope you don't take any offense to this. I know you're not easily offended, but you're a lady, and I respect you as such. May I ask you a question?
Oh, all this. What? What is it?
I would just like to ask you if you ever WILF. W-I-L-F. W-I-L-F. Do you ever WILF? I'll tell you this. I probably WILF once a day, sometimes twice a day. What's your wilfing habit?
I don't think that's for me. What is it?
Do you think you would be embarrassed if someone found out that you had wilfed a couple of times yesterday?
I don't think I wolfed a couple of times any day. What are you talking about?
Okay, listen. I'm just telling you, as your friend and your partner here, if you ever wilf, you don't have to be ashamed of it. We all wilf, Maria Todd. Every now and again, it just happens. It just happens, and we're like, oh man, I just wilfed, and I'm sitting here in the middle of the office, and I wilfed. I'll tell you what wilf is. I don't want to.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't want to keep going too much further with it. Wilf is forgetting what you were setting out to do when you started writing an email or started a search of some kind. It stands for what was I looking for? What?
Oh gosh!
Now, how many times have you wilfed? Have you ever opened up?
I probably wolfed twice during this conversation.
I think I wasn't going to say anything, but I think you probably did. I was just trying to be polite. Yeah, when you fire up your phone, I don't wilf when I'm on my computer. Like when I'm sitting down focused, there's something about sitting in the chair at the desk with the desktop and the bigger screen and everything. It keeps me focused. But if I'm sitting out on the patio or if I'm watching Shark Tank or something and scrolling through my phone and I go to Google and I start to search something and I'll be like, wait a minute, what was I even looking for here? I forget what I was looking for. That's wilfing. And ugh. I guess it was just a matter of time before they came up with a term for it,
Of course.
It had to be. But I get worried when I wilf. I'm like, am I losing it? Am I losing my mind over here?
I wonder about it too. It happens to me more. I'm turning into my mom. Like I'll go in the kitchen to get something. Then when I get there, why did I come in here?
That's right.
Coming again?
Same thing. That's a wilf. Yeah, see, you just wilfed in the kitchen of all places, Maria.
Gosh, but at least I could come into the 21st century and like wilf online. Can I get the tech aspect?
But I would much rather wilf in front of someone I don't know. Or wilf when I'm all alone than wilf in front of Marky or my children. I mean, if I wilf in front of my kids, I'll never hear the end of it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They'd be like, Dad just wilfed again. My father wilfs all the time. So listen,
You'll be the old man forever.
What we're trying to say here, friends, is if you wilf every now and again, don't be ashamed. It happens to all of us. Researchers say we wilf away about 2 hours every week. 2 hours every week where we just have that look on our faces of complete confusion, bewilderment, and shame. That's the look of a wilf, is what that is.
We'll just call it meditation.
That's right. Wilf. What was I looking for? If you're wilfing right now, you're not alone.
Thank you for being part of the conversation. Subscribe now so you never miss a beat. For more Todd and Maria, visit ToddNewtonMorningShow.com. The Todd Newton Morning Show podcast. Great talk that will keep you talking. Produced by the host with the most, LLC. All rights reserved.